He hears a buzzing sound, but at first decides to ignore it. A few seconds later, the buzzing sound comes back. Pedro looks around and suddenly sees a giant mosquito looming around his son. He drives it away and goes back to sleep. 1 week later, a small nipa hut in Palawan. The sun is setting and Monk Pedro, a hard-working farmer, is swatting mosquitoes like he's in a martial arts movie. His wife, Ellen Rosa, is preparing dinner and their son, Juan, is trembling, lying on a bamboo bed looking miserable.
Get away, you bloodsuckers! If I had a peso for every mosquito I have swatted, I would be richer than the mayor.
Pedro, stop swatting the air like you're fighting invisible ninjas. Here, my darling, eat your food.
David, I don't feel so good.
What happened, my child?
I have a headache and I'm sweating as if I've been playing basketball for 3 hours. Also, why is the ceiling falling?
Oh no! My son is possessed! Rosa, come na! Call Karate healer na!
No, Pedro. He's not possessed. He probably just spent too much time playing with those idiotic friends of his.
No, Rosa, he is really sick. Check his skin.
Really?
He is burning.
Oh no! My baby boy! What on earth could have caused this, Pedro?
It could be those bloody lamos. I'll go find them.
Pedro storms into his yard and sees a swarm of mosquitoes hovering over a puddle.
Hey you! I do recognize you.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. I saw you that night in my home.
Bloody sweet, what do you eat?
I was talking to you.
Go away, old man. You probably might be dreaming.
No, I do remember you. I saw you hovering over my son that night. You must have bit him. And see, now my poor son is sick.
Excuse me. Do you think we mosquitoes sit and plan ours together to bite who not to? Or do you think we keep a bite journal? Dear diary, today's a warm, sunny day. I'm with a nice farmer's son. We met thousands of people. I don't remember their names.
Oh, so you admit it, right?
Ah, whatever. Even if you didn't see me, do you have a proof that it was me who bit your son? I deserve a fair trial though.
Yeah, right. A fair trial. As if that could ever happen. What's next? You want to call the donkeys and pigs nearby too?
Haha, why not?
That's what we are going to do. Ate, kuya, come na. Let's have a mosquito trial. See you in the court.
A local elder wearing glasses too big for his face is a judge. A coconut serves as a gavel.
Order! Order in the court. The case of the villagers versus mosquitoes and lamok is in session now. Mr. Man Pedro, please proceed.
Magandang umaga, my lord. I am Pedro, your poor farmer. I am here to seek justice for my child. I am here to accuse that she is the one made my son sick and she made my villagers sick. I brought her here to find her guilty. I will not leave this lamok without proving that she is guilty. Now I wish to call on my first witness, my lord.
Yes, you may proceed.
Your Honor, I used to be so strong that I could lift a whole sack of rice with just one hand. But now look at me, I can't even hold this spoon.
You are getting too old, Mr.
Order, order.
How long you are sick, my friend?
About a week.
Thank you, my lord. Now I wish to call upon my second witness.
Your Honor, I'm sweating so much for the past few days. Even extra full bucket of sweat. I went thought I'm going to take a bath, but I'm sorry I didn't.
Silence in the court.
Thank you, my lord. Now I am calling my third witness.
My lord, I was so cold last night. I wear my Christmas sweater now. I'm shivering.
Thank you, my lord. These are all my witnesses. The one thing they have common is mosquito bites. And so I accuse that these lamos caused the sickness.
Very suspicious. Mosquitoes. How do you defend yourself?
Not guilty, Your Honor. Not guilty at all. All these are circumstantial evidence. They might have had bagog last night, or they might have a bad luck, or the universe is just against them. I didn't cause all these fuss. I would like to call upon Molly as my first witness.
Your Honor, I was so happy to see my little sister after so many years. She just came from our grandma's village and these guys here are accusing her for something happened. She is not even here, my lord. Please do not trust those liars.
Thank you, Mercy. Secondly, I would like to call upon my husband.
Your Honor, I cannot suck the blood. My wife is the only breadwinner from my family. She is just trying to feed her family.
She had found that humans are so delicious.
Delicious? Do you look like a buffet to you?
Yes, you are buffet to us.
Order.
Thank you, sweetheart. Take your seat.
After your creative defense, in the case of the villagers versus the mosquitoes, I pronounce the do you have any more evidences to produce?
Yes, my lord. I do have. I know these tiny lamos would deny all my evidences. Would you do that after my next evidence? I wish to call upon my next evidence, my lord.
Yeah, you may proceed.
Here comes my medical examiner.
Your Honor, good people of the village, I have tested one's blood and I have gotten the results. The results are, it is malaria. And here is a picture of the mosquito, which is our prime suspect. This is the one carrying the plasmodium parasite.
In the case of the mosquitoes versus the villagers, I pronounce the mosquitoes guilty. I sentence against you a community-wide action against malaria. Take her to jail.
When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a wave will flap. And then it goes back, and then it goes, oh, Mosey, attack!
The villagers gathered around Dr. Lisa, eager to understand malaria better.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our community outreach program for malaria awareness. If you have any questions, you may proceed.
Good evening, doctor. How does malaria even spread? I thought mosquito bites only make us itchy.
Well, not all mosquitoes can make us sick. Only the ones carrying tiny little germs called parasites. These parasites get under our skin via the mosquito bite and cause malaria.
So, doctor, does that mean every mosquito causes malaria?
Not all mosquitoes. Only the ones called female Anopheles mosquitoes. And those too only suck blood when they need to lay eggs.
But doctor, why are some people more sick than the others?
Well, not everyone is as strong in fighting off sickness as the others. Small children, pregnant women, old people are not as strong, which is why we must protect them the most.
Doctor, does this mean I'm going to be sick forever?
No one, don't worry. All you need is some medicine. Malaria is treatable. All you need to do is go to your nearest health center. The quicker you get the medicine, the quicker you will feel better.
Doctor, what if we keep swatting mosquitoes? Does it work?
I like your spirit, Pedro. But swatting mosquitoes isn't going to keep them away. We as a community need to make sure that we clear each and every single one of standing water bodies so that the problem of mosquitoes can be combated at its very core.
Come on guys, let's do it.
The villagers helped Dr. Lisa remove the standing water and close all the water containers, making their surroundings clean.
As I said before, standing water bodies like these are a nice hangout spot for mosquitoes, which is why we must clean them.
Come on guys, let's clean our environment.
We must clean our surroundings and close any open containers of water.
But as the night falls, all the mosquitoes get active.
My dear villagers, our work here is not done yet. In order to combat the problem of malaria properly, we will need the help of two special friends. First is our trusty mosquito spray.
Let's see how you're buzzing with those wings of yours.
And our second special friend is mosquito nets. We must always sleep under mosquito nets.
The village teacher gathers everyone in the village as per Dr. Lisa's instructions. He spreads awareness on malaria on the first Monday of each month. They call it Malaria Mondays.
Good morning, everyone. Once more, good morning, everyone. Yes, that's the spirit, guys. I'm happy to say that our village is almost out of malaria thanks to Dr. Lisa and her expertise. We have been using mosquito nets and all the other things that she has instructed us, and now we are almost out of malaria. But the thing is, we have to explain the kids, the younger generation, because they are the ones who will be our next generation, so they have to implement this in our village as well. So, before we start, I want to explain you kids, how does the malaria spread? It's not spreading when you shake hands. It spreads when a mosquito comes and bites a person with malaria. Juan was having malaria, but thankfully he is healed now. If a mosquito comes and bites when Juan is sick, and that same mosquito comes and goes zzz and bites her, that's when she gets malaria. So malaria acts as a person carrying the parasites, or in simple words we can say those are the germs. Okay, they'll carry from the person who's having malaria and take it and bring it to you and cause you harm as well. Got it? Okay. So apart from this, I want to explain you about malaria in simple words. So I spent all my time searching for very simple pictures, simple words, so that from the kids up to the older people will understand how does malaria spread. So I've made special copies of that pictures and I've made it, and guess who's going to give it that? Guys, bring it. Yes, you die. Give it. So yeah, I have made this. Have a look at them. I hope you die, mosquito. Get out.
Teacher, can you please explain this to us?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it. So when you look at it first, we'll be having malaria awareness. So when you look at the first thing, it is vigilant. Vigilant. What is vigilant? Prevent. Okay. Prevent, protect, eliminate. We have to prevent, protect, and eliminate malaria. Okay. And like how we celebrate Malaria Day every first Monday, the whole world celebrates World Malaria Day on April 25th. When is it? On April? Yes. So that's when the whole world is fighting against this deadly disease, malaria. And how about the signs? So what are the signs when you get, so you should be like, okay, something is wrong with me. I have to go and see Dr. Lisa. So what are those signs? First, you will have fever. Your body temperature will rise. And this will cause you for shivering. You will be having shivering. So then, to reduce this temperature, your body sweats. So that's when you sweat a lot to reduce your body temperature. And there will be other signs as well. Tiredness, headache, diarrhea, vomiting and muscle pain. So these are the other signs as well for malaria. So moving on to the next part, we can know where these filthy mosquitoes grow. These culprits. Where do these mosquitoes grow? They grow in tires or the containers that we use to store water. It's not wrong to store rainwater, but when you store the rainwater for summer, cover them. Don't leave them open, because when you leave them open, the mosquitoes just love to lay their babies on that water and reproduce and come causes trouble. So when you save water, when you store water in the rain season, cover them properly. And the tires also, we use old farming tires, tractor tires and all. Don't just leave them in the open, because the water from the rain get collected on that, and this will help the mosquitoes to grow again.
Teacher, there are plants and trees here. Aren't they good for us?
Yes, plants and trees are good for us, but here in Palawan, people go for wood cutting and lumber cutting to the forest. There, the forest is the only place like the mosquitoes just dance, how we saw before, the mosquitoes will be dancing and jumping. So be careful with, when you go to forest areas, to cover yourself with proper clothing so that the mosquitoes won't bite you. And last, we have drainages. This is an important thing not only for malaria. You have to have proper toilets in your homes, because it prevents you from various diseases, not only malaria, but it will keep you stay active and healthy. So you should be having proper drainage system, and to defecate, you should build toilets as well. So how to get protected, how to stay protected from all this malaria, this mosquitoes, how to stay protected? So we can use again, as per Dr. Lisa said, and she has provided from the medical camp, the whole village with mosquito nets so that we can be safe. So here are the mosquito nets for that, and the sprays, mosquito sprays as well.
Teacher, there aren't enough mosquito sprays here.
Need not to worry. See, if you don't have enough mosquito sprays, you can make them from the community easily. You can burn cow dung cakes. The cow dung, you can just dry it and make it into cake form. You can burn that, or you can burn neem leaves or any dried leaves which has some herbal thing, so that smoke, those stringer bloodsucker mosquito just hates them. They just hate it, they run away to their homes. So you can burn them. Apart from that, you have to keep your, as I said before, you have to keep your water containers covered, wear fully covered clothing, or if you don't have, cover with a blanket and sleep while you're sleeping. Remove any still water, and at the last, keep your surroundings clean. How do you keep it clean? You should not have any sorts of paper, any sorts of like dust, just putting it around in your backyard or anywhere. I have talked to the village elder, and there will be special place to dump all your waste. Let us all dump it far from our homes, so that the mosquitoes doesn't grow in our backyard and come bite us and cause us all this trouble. So if you have any of the signs or any of these issues, you can always contact Dr. Lisa with the helpline number, and she has arranged a medical camp for more than 1 year. She took permission and she has arranged it. So you can visit her and she will always be there, happy to help. So let's protect Palawan and unite against malaria. So let's see if the villagers also understood what we were talking. I am talking to you guys. Guys, they are also our villagers, right? Yes, so you are also our villagers. So who spreads malaria? Yes. What mosquitoes?
Female.
Yes. How to prevent malaria? What are the things that you use to prevent malaria? Yes. And how about what are the drugs that you give? This is for the medical students. What drugs do you give?
Doxycycline.
So yeah, I'm happy that the villagers are listening to me, and I'm not just some ignorant school teacher. I'm happy. Thank you. So, is there any other considerations? or any other questions from the villagers?
Teacher. Are we not going to do anything fun today?
Sure, Rosa. We'll do something fun. What is there without fun, right? Guys? Yeah, so as I said, all of you are part of a village, right? So I want you to make these simple steps, okay? Very simple steps. From your seat, sit down and just do it, okay? We'll have a blast, we'll have a song and end it with a blast. Got it? So what you have to do is 2 taps on the desk and then a clap. 2 taps and then a clap.